Hello. So here's the plan for here's the plan for I'm gonna be making a program. Well, the background for this is there's this compiler called Cosmopolitan. Where you could compile C programs that work on Windows, Mac, and Linux, and FreeBSD and OpenBSD and a whole bunch of other stuff, and even the BIOS. It makes stuff that runs almost everywhere. The thing is, it doesn't support compiling everything just yet, but I'm not sure if that's even possible. It's limited to console programs, I'm pretty sure. But if there was a way to make something that can draw to the screen and work anywhere, that would be amazing. But for now, it's just as far as I can tell, this thing works only. Excuse me. This thing only works. This thing only works on just console-based programs, like terminal, console. Like you just type a command and it runs, that kind of thing. So I wanted to be able to run the tar program, which makes an uncompressed archive of files, and I couldn't figure out how to get to compile tar with this Cosmopolitan compiler. Instead, I'm going to make my own version, my own alternative thing called Simple Archiver. And for that, I need to, let's see, decide on file format. File format. Should define what I could change this thing to use that project. Okay, so I got decide on file format. Let's see. Minimum viable product. Create archive file from files. Implement header parsing for extracting I guess what else should I don't know. File format, implement. Figure out per file compression, decompression. I want that feature. That would be nice. Okay, so I've got all this stuff. Now let's decide on the file format. Let's see, first X bytes of file will be simple archive. Eighteen bytes would be next 2 bytes is integer. Unsigned integer version. Big Indian. Okay. So let's see. File extension is simple archive. It's kind of long, but whatever. I'm pretty sure it's fine. Whatever. Okay, so I got I'm defining the header part of the thing right now. So, let's see. Next, next 4 bytes is 32-bit unsigned integer file count, which will indicate the number of files in big endian. I'm making sure it's in big endian because so it works on platforms with different endianness. Like some computers are little endian, some computers are big endian. What that means is if you have like a 2 bytes short, 1 and 5 in little endian, that looks like hold on, let me make this bigger. There we go. Little endian, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be like the first byte is on the end, I think. And big endian is in opposite order. This is only for like multi-byte values, I think. Well, it's kind of maybe it's 1.5, I forget. I don't really need to know the details of which order it is, because there are functions available to me that lets me do the thing. And I could use what I wrote for a different library to do this right now. Anyway, for each file, let's see. For each file, let's see, how many bytes? Let's give it a really crazy thing. Bytes is 32-bit unsigned integer file name length in big endian. X bytes of file name defined by previous value. Three. 8 bytes, 64-bit unsigned integer location of file name in this file. So obviously when I'm making archive, I'm gonna have to go back to this and put the actual file in. So I'm gonna have to like keep track of each file. I gotta keep track of each file and go back to the header and fill in the missing details, because when I first make the archive, I can't know the location and the size from the start. I have to parse every file that's gonna go in, get the size, get the file name, and then calculate that, and then put it in the header. Technically, I should be able to do this pretty quickly. I could just use the file open, seek to end, get position of seek at the end. That's the size. And then each location is the previous file name sizes added to each other, plus the size of the header, which is variable length because file names are different. I mean, 4 bytes for the file name length is kind of overkill. Because 4 bytes, that's like 32 bits. That's like 232, 2 to the 32. I could technically, what is this? 4 billion characters long for file name. Maybe that's too much. Maybe I should make this 2 bytes. 16-bit. so 2 to the 16. That's 65,000. Okay, a file name that is 65,000 characters long is probably unlikely, but I don't want to do 8 bits because there's 256. Well, maybe I should do 8 bits. Maybe I should do a single byte for a file name. Do I really need a file name that is longer than 256 bytes? Do I? I don't think I do. I mean, I'm just gonna for future-proofing it. I mean, two bytes is overkill, but I'm just gonna do 2 bytes. Yeah, so 2 bytes. So, yeah, 2 bytes. Okay, so, and then after that, the remaining bytes in the file are the files to be included in the archive file concatenated together. Their locations and sizes should match what was listed before. Okay, so that's my file format. Version 0, it'll have a magic string at the beginning of the file, and then 2 bytes of 0, and then 4 bytes of the number of files, which is kind of crazy. That, like, what was it again? 2 to 32. That's like 4 billion. I could have 4 billion files in here, but I probably won't need that many. But I'm just gonna have it 4 bytes anyway, I guess. Alright. Okay, and then that's number 1, okay. Resolves number 1. Password typing. Here we go. I put in the right password. It's there. Alright. Closed. Done. It's done. Okay. Alright, minimal viable product. Let's do it. Let's get to the actual programming now that I got the file format figured out. So, I'm gonna do this in C, which is crazy, but I need a parser. Oh, I need a parser. Let's see, simple archiver, parser H. Ah, butterfingers. Okay. Do I need the parser struct? I don't think I need that. Oh yeah, I do. Because I need to know the stuff that's parsed. Just double array options, I guess. I'll have null terminated strings, so I mean, yeah. I'm just gonna have it be that way. And then string parsed will be null if error. Int simple archiver parse. Arg b. Ah! I mean, it doesn't need to be const, does it? I guess I do. Okay, parser h. Let's see. Let's see. Simple archiver. Parsed out. Wait, I can't just have it be the name parsed. This is C. There's no namespaces in C. SD archiver parsed. Yeah, I'll do it that way. SD archiver parsed. That kind of makes it a little messy. I'm gonna have to format this. Should I use Clang format for this? I probably should use Clang format. Okay. Let's see. Simple archiver free parsed. SD archiver parsed. I could just take this by value, I guess. No, I'll take it by pointer. Void simple archiver free parsed. Yeah, okay. Hold on. I need to add this to the sources list. Oops. Conflicting types. Oh. Okay. So the problem is I didn't do const char here. And didn't return anything here, so. And there's warnings, unused parameters, which is well, I'm just starting out, so whatever. Okay, now I'm gonna turn on LSP so that I can have easier programming to do. Let's start with freeing this thing. If parsed options. If these are not null pointers, then I'm gonna have to go through each one of these things. So let's see, carb. Current equals parsed options. Carb prev. While current not equal null. Use of undeclared. Ah, fine, I'll use a 0. Sheesh. It's probably defined in stdlib or something. Use null. It doesn't have that. Yeah, it needs stdlib. Okay, whatever. So let's do this. Do I even need this? Okay, so what? I need to free current if current free else break current equals. Let's plus current. So I'm depending on last option should be null pointer. So it's gonna look like, it should look like string 1, string 2, and then null. So string 1 is at position 0. String 2 is at position 1. Null is at position 2, so for now if it's string 1, it's not an empty thing, so it says, well, the pointer... You know, this check is kind of pointless, actually. If current resolves to something that's not null, like string 1, free the string, move to the next pointer. I think that's... yeah, I think that's fine. I'm gonna have to check this later, but if it's not a null, if the pointer is null, then break out the loop because we just freed everything, and then just free parsed options and set parsed options to null so that it doesn't get double freed if someone gets called twice. So that's my plan. Yeah. Okay. So this should work. Now I need to make an archiver, or I need to make a... not archiver. This is the parsing the options. I need to print usage. I need to add a print usage. I need to actually define what actually goes in. So I'm gonna need the IO header for this. Okay. Let's see. Okay. I'm gonna, let's see, the usage. Flags, okay. So I want to have C for create archive file, and D for X. It's gonna look like tar commands, but I think that's just gonna be file name to work on. Let's keep it simple for now. Now let's do the parsing. --argc ++argv. Skip program name as it is the first arg usually. While argc is greater than 0. Okay, I need to parse. I need to do some string related stuff. String header has the compare thing, if I remember correctly. I just need to go here. Let's see. Darn mouse. Yeah, here it is. For compare. Compare to null. Yeah, whatever. Okay. So if str compare argv0 and c. Oh wait. Oh shoot. What if I want to combine like flags in the same? Yeah, I'm gonna keep it simple and just do it separately. If I want that thing, I'll do it later. See archiver parsed. Parsed is a pointer. It's malloc. Size of. Hold on. Oh no! I just realized. Oh, so. Wait, no, it's fine. It's fine. I'll just have to note that. Expects the user to pass a pointer to an str. means the user should have a the archiver post variable, and it should be passed with var. Exemplia gratia var, I don't know, EG, whatever that means. Okay, so I need to add C to the archiver thing. See? I'm gonna have my options here, and then I'll put it in the thing. I'll use malloc and realloc, I guess. If options is null, then I'll just say options equals malloc size of car point. Well, the size of every pointer is the same, but whatever. I need 2 of these because option 0 will be options 0 equals malloc, like 2, option 0 equals C, option 1 equals null, and then options 1 equals null. Incompatible void, for crying out loud. 0, fine, 0. Sheesh. Okay. Else if options is not get size of options because it's null. This is kind of slow, but I'm parsing args at the beginning of the program, only doing it once. I mean, ideally having the size here would be better, but ideally, actually, it wouldn't be options like this. It would be more like int flags. That would be a lot better, actually. Why am I using a string-based array when it should be just flags? Bit. Each bit is a flag. Bit 1. Is compressing. Is decompressing. Oh wait, is creating. Extracting. Hold on, I just realized. Did I just forget something? You know, when I was planning on this thing, I was thinking I should have a way to compress each entry in the file, in the archive file. Okay, so this, I still didn't make anything yet, but I want to future-proof this, and if I get it right now, I won't need to make another version of the format, so 3, 4... Okay, so this is what I'm thinking. I want to be able to compress files with, like, XZ, gzip, zstd, lzip, whatever. So, let's see, 1 byte is 8-bit unsigned integer compressor args command plus args big endian 4 makes bytes of compressor command plus args defined by previous value. 5, 6. Okay, so what I want to do is, like, for example, I want to do like simple archiver C for creating an I, like, so that's, it's tar uses I like this actually. So if I have like I don't know, let me make a echo derp echo derp 2 and I could tell tar, hey, let's use zstd compress, make the file derp tar derp 2 ZSD, and it will compress it with ZSD with the command I told it to. It says Z standard compressed data, so that's what I want to do here. I want to be able to specify compressor and args, and I want to have that stored in here so that when I decompress I can, oh wait. How do you know what to decompress? You have to like, you have to do something like the simple archiver, extract I again, decompress and args. I want to make this easier to use, but if you have to compress it, there has to be an easy way to decompress it. So do I do something like compressor and args and do something like decompressor and args and like x f force decompressor for like decompressor and args. Do I want to do it this way? Should I do it this way? I feel like if I want to make a tar similar thing, I should be able to specify like here how I want it to compress and decompress, and force a decompressor if I want to do it differently. So okay, I want it to do it like this. 5 1. Yeah, I did 2 bytes for file name, might as well do 2 bytes for the args. 16-bit unsigned integer decompressor command plus args in big endian. 6 x bytes of decompressor command plus args defined by a previous value 7 8. Note that if archiving without compressor decompressor, the byte values for them will be 0 and there will be no strings for the compressor decompressor commands. Lines 4 and 6 in previous file entry not exist. And support for file compressor by storing the compressor decompressor commands in the perf file header part of the simple. Yeah, so I kind of went back a step, but whatever. Okay, whatever. Okay, so this, whatever. Okay, so right now I'm working on this. And to do that, I need a parser. Where do I put this? And this is very messy. I'm not doing this properly, but whatever. Put this here. Let's do that for now. Doing Arg Parse stuff. All this is stupid. This is stupid. I'm not doing. There's no free parsed. I don't need a free parser because it's just a simple. Why am I making things hard for myself? Okay. Here we go. Here we go. So I've got my out. I got this flag, extracting, creating, extracting. I need to have compressor flags, or decompressor. Null terminated string. These are null terminated strings. Car file name. Unrecord. Compressor. I think this is self-explanatory. Decompressor. Excuse me. Requires compressor. Okay, here we go. I might need regular expressions actually. I mean, something like that. Do I have regular expressions in regular C? What comparison functions do I have? I have str and compare. Okay, that's good. I can use this. Okay. So first, let's parse the if argv0 is the same. Hold on. If str compare argv0, the first argument, or whatever argument, minus argc plus argv. So if it's C, then I know that out flags should be creating, so that's and it with the not the and it with 0x1. Wait, it's a third 2-bit integer, so I was gonna make this unsigned actually. 1, 2, 3, 4 E. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4 bytes. That's an unsigned integer, 32 bits. E is the first 3 bits and the last bit is 0, so that should be good. Pretty good. I guess that means default is creating, so whatever. Extract. So let's see, I've got out flags or 1, so it's set to extract, and then the F is the out file name equals argv0 argv1. Signing a car from const card disqualifies, discard qualifiers. Fine, I'll do a mem copy or whatever. He needs to have more than one arg to do this. Okay, so I've got file name. File name. Oh, okay. Let's see. Int size equals Berlin argv1. Sterling. What is this? Not including the first null character. Okay, so I need to. Oops. I'm Butterfingers, man. So +1 for the null character. This is kind of repeating myself, but there's only like 3 of these, so it's probably fine. Okay, I need a malloc. I realize now I have to malloc, and I do need a free function after all, because there are pointers in this thing. So, yeah. Out file name equals malloc size out your copy so I need to do the out file name. I'm pretty sure it's to starting copying copies most count characters 1 by C to dest. I mean, it should be fine. Okay, so I'm copying from argv1. That's the size of size. And it includes the null terminator, so it should be fine. Be fine. Oh wait, I almost forgot. I have to do an additional one of these because it's parsing 2 args in this one instance. You know what? I'll do it like this. There we go. Okay. Compressor space. Oh, I need the str and compare. Let's count. Okay. Count. 13 bytes. Okay, 13. Wait, no, what am I thinking? It's a separate argument. I don't need to do this. I only need to do that if I have an equals here. I'm not gonna use the equals. I'm just gonna have it a separate arg. For simplicity's sake, I'll just leave it like this for now. Greater than 1. Okay. You know what? I should move this up. That's better. That's better. Okay. Anyways. Let's see. It's kind of the same deal here, where I have to get the... Except it's... For the file name, it's... Compressor... Actually, it's very similar to... Yeah, so... To the 57, substitute compressor with decompressor. Okay, that looks good. So that's the Arg Parser. I guess I should have the free thing. I just pre-parsed. Okay, so I just need to clear out the... Just need to do what this does. Right here. Instead of calling it out, it's called... S out, and it's called parsed. That's all I need to do. And I guess zero out the flags. This should be 8. Yeah, that's 8. Okay, so set first bit. Okay, I put the comment in the wrong place. What am I thinking? Okay. So this is the args. For simplicity's sake, I'm also gonna add a create parsed thing that because if you just there's no C doesn't have objects with constructors, destructors, so you have to like manually. There's no constructor deconstructors in C. You have to do that kind of stuff manually, which is really annoying, but... So, I'm zero initializing it here, and putting it in a function, so that it's easier to... It's just the initializer function, basically. I'll be using this to create it, and then if just in case it needs to be freed, in case there's pointers, just to check if the pointers are set and free them and null them. So that's the parser. And I need one more thing. Files to compress. Okay, that's the one thing I need a double pointer for. To compress. Null terminated strings in array of strings. Last entry should be null. Whew, okay, let's see. Not used when decompressing. Extracting. Whatever. Okay, this part is the part where things get dicey. so let's see. First, let's null initialize it. Then let's free it. So I have that settled. That's the thing. And let's see. Actually, this is probably the simplest way to do it. So the idea is there's string A, B, and a null. So what I'm doing here is, let's see. I'm making a copy of the double pointer. While that pointer is pointing to a valid string, free that string and move to the next string. And then when it reaches null, it stops, frees the double pointer because all the pointers it's pointing to is free, and then set that double pointer to null. So that looks good to me. Okay. Now I need to create this monstrosity. Puts remaining args are to be if creating archive file remaining args specify files to archive. If extracting archive file remaining args specify files to extract. So actually it's not called to compress. Files to working files actually. Let's call it working files. Rename that everywhere. To compress to working files. Yes. Okay, working files. Okay, remaining args is that, so... Okay, the problem is, I need to check... Hold on. Int. Is remaining args 0. If that is remaining args. You know what? I'm gonna do this now. I'm going to do some formatting here. So first, set expand tab. Tab stop equals 4. Soft tab stop equals 2. Shift width equals 2. And Clang format everything. Style Google, because why not? I don't know. The difference is the format is just Google style is indent by 2 instead of 4, and I think that's more readable when there's a lot of nested stuff. Let's see if that worked. Okay, looks like it worked. Okay, so is remaining args. Also This turn compare argv0. Wait, if argv0 does not start with, it's not equal to dash, I'm going to indicate that that is remaining args. And I'm going to continue to avoid doing this plus plus stuff so that it doesn't skip this arg that doesn't start with dash. And these will be the file things I'll be adding to the working files double pointer. Pointer to, it's an array of C strings basically. Ah, that gets confusing pretty quick. Okay. That gets confusing pretty darn quick. Let's see. So, first I need to allocate. If working files equals null, I'm gonna malloc for 2 entries because it needs to end with a null pointer. Malloc size of, I mean I could just do void pointer because the pointer size is the same for any type of pointer, but for, I'm just gonna use the same files that the type carp C-string type. More sane and understandable than just using void pointer size of everywhere. That would be confusing pretty quickly. Oops. Working file 0. No wait, no, I need to arg length equals argv0 plus 1. Working file 0 equals malloc arg length, and finally stir copy. I don't have LSP turned on for some reason. Oops, I don't have out. 5 working files out. Okay, my Vim just crashed. Okay. So when I use LSP in NeoVim and I do a search and replace, it sometimes crashes on me. I'm not sure why. It should be 82, 85 working files to out working files, and then I'll enable LSP out. Okay, it's working again. That's weird. So let's see, I malloc the thing, stir copy to out working file 0. Let's see, argv0 arg length, and then out working files 1 equals null. So this is the case when there's only, when working files is empty, and if it's not empty, I'm gonna have to use realloc, and I'm not really familiar with realloc that much. I think, what's realloc? Oh, you just give it the same pointer. Okay, you don't okay. So no matter what, the pointer has the same data, but it's extended or reduced. Okay, so it's just pointer and a new size. Okay, so okay, so I know that I need to get the size. Working size equals 0. Pointer equals out working file. While pointer plus plus working size plus plus pointer. That's the number of stuff. I I'm gonna add 1 to it because I need to include the null thing. So if it's just one string and one thing, I'll just 1, and it says, oh, the first thing is a string, plus this, plus that. The next thing is null, it doesn't do this, so 2, that's correct. So for the case of one string, it should be 2, that looks fine to me. And then I need to do realloc out working files. Oh, can I put this in a scope? So I can't use pointer. Yeah, okay, that looks good to me. So working size plus 1. Unused result. Return value, the pointer newly allocated memory. Okay, so I just do out working files equals reality. I mean, I can do that, right? There is an example that does that, right? Okay, I'm a little bit worried because it uses a different variable than the variable that's being assigned to. That's kind of worrisome. I'm gonna not do this to do verify this is necessary using different variables. Okay, so now I've added 1 to the thing. It's not plus 1 because 0-based indices means that a size 1 thing has something at index 0 starting, so if the size is plus 1, the actual location of the last element is -1 of the size. So that's that. Working files, working size -1 should be stern. Oh wait, I have to allocate. Ah, okay. Int something size. Something size. What size? Okay, let's see. I kind of spaced out for a moment there because I got a text message on my phone. Hold on. What am I doing? I'm getting the size of the thing I need to malloc. How do I get the size? I get the arg int size equals sterling arg b0 plus 1. Ah, Butterfingers. Ah, okay. Size. Copy to this. Working size -1. Copying the arg b0 arg with size. That should do it. So, set new last element to null. Set. Okay, so I've got that set up. Now I need to test this. I'm gonna make a test thing, I guess. Parse args. Did I implement all the functions? Usage, ars free, I need to free, yeah, okay. Okay, now to test this. I'm gonna use main to temporarily test this. Oh wait, I need to add this to the thing, don't I? Sorry, this is legal stuff. Like, this code is gonna be Apache license 2. How do you pronounce Apache? Whatever. So, I need this boilerplate so it's pretty clear that this is the license using. Making this software basically free, but I'm not. There's no warranty, whatever. Blah blah blah. Yeah. There's this really nice website called choosealicense.com, and it explains software licenses pretty nicely. And I'm using this one, which means you can do all this stuff. You have to have a license, copyright notice if you're gonna do this, whatever state changes, and no warranty, no liability, no trademark use, blah blah blah. That's the Apache license 2, so that's pretty nice. Header for parser is the header for parse. Is the header for parsing args. This as well. Okay, so let's see, I've got these functions. I'm gonna include parser.h. Yeah. And then simple archival print usage. Why not? Let's have SD archival parsed. Parsed equals, let's zero initialize it. And at the end, let's free it. Actually, let's see if this works. This is very kind of messy, but whatever. Yeah, there's this attribute called cleanup in C, which is basically like a destructor in C++, but it uses a function instead of a destructor, which is technically also a function, but whatever. This might just work because the cleanup function is expected to take a pointer to the variable that the attribute is attached to. So this should just work. Anyways, let's parse args. Argc, argb, and my parsed. Parameter discards freaking okay. Let's remove the const. It's just getting in the way at this point. I mean, I'm not gonna edit the args, but the const handling is just getting in the way. So I might change the const later, but for now, I could use const up here actually. I mean, I could just do that here. Okay. Let's see if I get a seg fault. What am I not including? Cache? Okay, fine. Seg fault maybe. Run. Exited normally. Backtrace. Yeah, I don't need that. Val grind. Let's do mem check. Do I have a memory leak? I don't think it works right now. Okay, let me use my simple arc to my other library that I made. That kind of crashes sometimes. Okay, invalid pointer. Ooh, okay. Wait, hold on. This isn't the latest version of this, is it? Invalid pointer. Why is it in this different order? Huh, that's weird. So, I have a bug in my free function. It's freeing invalidly. So, size 4, 1, 2, 3 in a null character, 1, 2, 3 in a null character, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, this is 5. Oh, that's right, ID 5, size 6. Ugh. Okay, whatever. For some reason it's kind of freeing in a different way, I think. I think it's freeing properly, I think. It frees 2, 3, 4. No wait, it allocs the point string array, and then these 3 strings are malloced, and then these 3 strings are freed, and the string array is freed, and then I got invalid pointer free for some reason. Something is not working properly, I'm not sure why. I mean, it's using this free function, so I don't see the... So many double fingers, or butterfingers in this right now. Ah, okay, so... Let's see, it's... This doesn't work? Now why is that? If it's null, then it's malloc. If it's not null, it's realloc. Oh, I think there's a problem. Hold on. Hold on. No, I don't get it. It doesn't have a problem when I use the debugger. Or does it? So it's that's not right. Alright, I'm gonna have to backtrace to our breakpoint at 125. Parser to C 125. Oh, dang it! Butterfingers again. Okay, let's run 1, 2, 3. Start over. Let's take a look at out working files. 1. Oh, okay, that's not right. Not yet. Next, print out working files. 2. It's null. Yeah, so that's working. It looks like it's working. Yeah, so that one is null. So what the heck? What the heck's going on? Oh, I see. My pointer arithmetic is bad. That's why. Isn't it? Isn't that? Is that? Is that? Is that why? I think this will fix it, but I don't know why. Doesn't fix it. The heck? The create parse function? End. All's end does the stuff. You know what? Let's just not use this attribute and actually call the if it still breaks, then I know for sure that the attribute is not the problem. Yeah, the attribute is working fine. It's not the attribute. This is breaking. I don't get why it's breaking. Parser. Parser. Whoa, okay. Okay, whatever. Next. Next. I can't free it? Why can't I free it? Hold on, something's going wrong here. Okay, so what? I have the pointer. There's 1, 2, 3, and a null. Pointer 0. I should be able to free this thing because it was allocated with the malloc and reallocate or whatever. So why is this free not working? I don't understand. I think I'm gonna take a break, or maybe I'm gonna stop the stream soon after I finish this because I'm kind of tired. I'm not used to streaming for a long time. I'm gonna go for maybe like another 20 minutes and then I'll stop. Just debugging this. So yeah, I don't get it. String working file strings. Pointer 0 is the address of the first string, which should be able to be freed, but it's not being freed for some reason. Invalid pointer. Why is it invalid? Pointer. Working files. Did I do something wrong here? I malloced it, I allocated it, I set the next thing to null. I reallocated the array. I malloced it, and then I copied the argv string to the allocated string. This should work. So what the heck's going on here? Why am I not able to free this? Heck. I'm gonna put a breakpoint. Right after the malloc 106 maybe. Start from beginning. Let's see. I got that out. Working files. 0, 1. No pointer. I'm gonna remember that this is 14056D0. Continue. Continue. Backtrace frame 7. Pointer. $56D0. 56D0. It's the same address. And yet, Free is complaining it's an invalid pointer. The heck? What am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong here? What is going on? Let me check my flags. Debug. No, let's change up the G. OG. Make. Run it again. Yeah. Okay, print out. Working files. 0. That's the thing. Backtrace frame 7. Print pointer and pointer 0. 56B0, 56B0. Boom. Oh! I'm kind of stuck here, you know? Just, pointer. 1560, 1560, 560, free on that thing for some reason. Says it's an invalid pointer. I don't get it. What happens if I skip freeing here and just free the array? It's gonna be a memory leak for sure. What happens if I do that? One, two, three. Yeah. Exited normally. Okay. What if I use the thing? Okay, so my another mem check is very unreliable. I thought it would work, but it doesn't work. And I can't use Valgrind because it just doesn't work sometimes. It won't, I don't get it. It's like fatal error at startup, what the heck? Is it because I'm using the Linux hardened kernel? Do I have to use a different kernel just to use Valgrind? Because if I do, that really sucks. So I can't use memcheck. I can't use another memcheck because that's just unstable. If I just run this, it works fine. If I use the debugger, it works fine. What? It works fine. It works fine. It wasn't working fine before. But it definitely is leaking memory because I didn't do the, because I commented out this free line. So if I don't uncomment this, make this thing, invalid pointer core dumped. Run 1, 2, 3. Invalid pointer, back to here again. I don't know what's going on. Why is it is it doing that? Does it have something to do with I had constcar argv? I don't think so, because it's just copying from the argv to the string array that I allocated. The heck? That is strange. Maybe realloc isn't working as it should. Maybe realloc. Let me read this again. It won't scroll up, whatever. By either expanding or contracting the existing area by pointer if possible, or allocating new memory block with the copied, but the data is copied over, so whatever, and it returns. On success, returns the pointer to newly allocated stuff. On failure, returns null. If it was null, it would have seg-faulted on access, so it's not failing, it's just... So I'm using realloc properly, I'm pretty sure. Working size plus 1. Adding 1 to the working size. Null. I'm gonna put a breakpoint there. And run it. Whatever. Print out working files. 0. 1, 2, 3. Last one is null. First at 56B0 and then D0, F0, 10, 710. Continue. Seg-fault. Right here and free. Freeing the pointer fails. Why? I don't know. Pointer 0, pointer IDX is 0. 56D0. 56D01. Wait. I wonder. Let me try this. Hold on. Freeing at IDX. Okay. Continue. Freeing at IDEX 0 only happens once, so it's not double freeing. It's the very first free in the array and it's not working properly for some reason. What the heck is going on? Is something wrong with my system? Is this a kernel issue? If I rebooted into Zen kernel instead of hardened kernel, will this just magically start working? Because if that does actually happen, that'd be very strange. The heck? I'm at a loss here. I'm even using a debugger and I can't figure it out. It's not double freeing. It only prints this once. This freeing at IDEX 0. It hasn't freed the array yet, so the array is still valid. I'm pretty sure. It's doing the first free in the array. The first C string in the array, and it's not. The heck? Okay, I'm gonna have to look at the code more closely. Maybe there's an issue with how I'm allocating the memory. The args. The not remaining args, then arg v0, arg v0, arg v. This is fine. I think this is probably fine. Oh, okay. Do I do this? No, that's the... Why do... What is the value of pointer IDX? Well, this is a memory issue. Like, this is an issue with how I set a memory. P pointer 0, pointer at is different from pointer plus 0. Character array P. This is indexing into the double pointer to a single pointer. This should be right. I'm pretty sure the single pointer should have the address pointed to by malloc and realloc. Or the array is realloc, but the pointer is still the same inside the array because the contents of the realloc is copied or resized the outside array. This is indexing into the double pointer into the single pointer alloc with malloc, and copying the argv argument into the string array that I set up. So the freeing of the pointer, it's indexing the double pointer into a single pointer, freeing that single pointer. I'm pretty sure that's okay. So I'm not confusing the pointer types. That's not the issue here. But for some reason I can't free it. Invalid pointer. Yeah, I don't understand. Why does it think it's an invalid pointer when it's indexing into character array? A string array, C string array, which is a double pointer. That is what it is. A double pointer. Out. What does main do? Let me look at main again. I made the variable, I initialized it, I pass a pointer to it, and then I free it. The problem is, all I can tell is the program does not like free. It really just does not like free at all. Where do I find... I want to look at the assembly, but I'm not sure... Here it is. Here's free parsed. I'm guessing this part is the freeing the members of the parsed structure. And then there's a final thing that it has to... Ah, if I had the code side by side, this would be easier. Do I have to use the online tool? I think I have to use the online tool. Oops. What is it? God bolt decompiler. Compiler explorer. Okay. How does this work? I haven't really used this that much. Let's see. Oops, that's not what I wanted. How do I use this? How do I use this? I haven't used this before. I was under the impression that you could just upload an executable and it would just work, but there's no upload executable on here. So, I know that this is the entry point of the thing. Problem is... Oh, is this Intel or AT&T format? I think it's AT&T. Anyways, looking at the the decompiled stuff is not helping me. Because I can't figure... I'm not really used to... I did have a course... exploring decompiled stuff, but this is, maybe I'm using object dump wrong. Disassemble. What is this song? It's so weird. What the heck? The radio, OCR radio, Rainwave. I think a pretty strange song right now. I need a better way to check assembly than using object dump. But for now, I'm not sure why this free is invalid. This says, while the pointer is valid, it's supposed to free it, and it's not working for some reason. Interesting. If I have just two args, 1 arg or 2 arg, it doesn't crash. 3 args, it crashes. That's interesting. Hold on. Working size. It doesn't say what working size is. No, I didn't make, that's why. Working size is 2. Working size is 3, and then it just breaks. The heck? Okay, if I do one realloc with just 2 variables, it doesn't crash. The pointers are being freed properly. If I run this block more than once, the pointers become invalid for some reason. I don't get it. I'm gonna put a breakpoint. To see if the pointers change. Let's see, 1 is 5600, 5600, okay. 2, 56F0, 56F0. 3, 5710, 57... oh, it's not there, but... it should be... yeah, I'm at a loss. Why does reallocating more than once cause it to break? Just reallocates. For some reason it breaks everything. It just breaks. If I run this block more than once, it breaks. I don't understand why. The working size is properly detected. Right? Working size is 3, alloc 4. 3 and 2. Working size is 2, 0 and 1, and null. Or 1 and null, and then 0, 1, 2 null. 3 items, 1, 2 null. Index 2 is 2 here, null. And then just before the last one, minus 1 malloc, which is 1, is 2. That makes sense. It should make sense. Null pointer at the null terminated strings are being properly detected, because if there was no null at the end, it wouldn't be printing this nicely. I'm not sure what's going on here. Okay, this is very, very unusual. All I know is, if I run this, if this runs once, it runs properly. If this runs at least more than one, it just doesn't work properly for some reason. And as far as I can tell, I'm not doing anything wrong here. Because working size plus 1 is the size to react to. So working size is -1 the size, which should be the last element, which is properly set to null. And the very last element is that -1. It took care of this by adding 1 and then adding the numbers of things until it reaches. So 1 for the null terminated end, and 1 per each item in the array. Add 1, the last one to null. And then allocate the very last string. Copy the argv to the very last string. I don't get it. I just don't get it. Should I just use C++? If I use C++, I get nice stuff like lists and vectors and decks and maps, unordered maps and sets. I mean, this should work, but it's not working. And I'm thinking, if I want to get this to work, maybe I should just switch to C++, because Cosmopolitan, the compiler, also has a C compiler. Like, it has a C compiler. It has a Cosmo CC and a Cosmo C++. I mean, it does compile C++ stuff. I'm just not sure to what extent what things are supported. So that's the problem. Because if I use too many new features in C++, it may not it may not compile with Cosmopolitan or whatever. However you pronounce that. I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna stop streaming for now, and I'm gonna keep hacking at this bug in the background. And once I finish fixing this bug, I don't know how long that's gonna take. I mean, the plan is I'm just gonna work on this off stream to fix this bug, and I'll either fix it or switch to C++ for this source file. So that's it for me. Thanks for watching, I guess. Sorry that it kind of ended on a bad note, that like encountered a bug that shouldn't be a bug, but it's a bug for some reason. I don't know. Anyways, I appreciate the watch. I appreciate the few people that watched. That's it for today. Thanks for watching, and hopefully I get this fixed by the next stream, whenever that will be. See you later, bye.